Welcome, and a prime afternoon to all of you. I'm Thunderbird Prime, Master of VTuber, and tonight, well, today, it's not tonight yet, today, we're doing some blue archive polls. Now, let me see why this happens every single time. I switch over, going live, and the game just does not want to display. Like, at all. There we go. Anyways, welcome in, welcome in. Hello there, Sentai. 7 brave Gochizo fighters of Japan sacrifice their lives in defense of freedom against the Granute. 07's in the chat. 07's in the chat. But yes. I started the stream at 3 p.m. today because that's when the server resets for their dailies. And so, every time when you're in the game at 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Eastern, which is probably like midnight in Korea, it'll just boot you out of the game and make you restart. And that's exactly what just happened now. She says my name, guys. So that means all the dailies reset. We can do all the dailies. We're getting these notifications, but hey, let's cut right to the chase. It's time for New Year's Haruna, New Year's Fuka, and if we're lucky, New Year's Akari. Okay, these two are top priority since they're limited units. Akari not so much because she's a permanent unit. But first we'll go for Fuka. Why? Because of this skill. Decreases one ally's EX skill cost by a maximum of 50% for up to one use of an EX skill rounding down. Also increases their crit damage by 32.1%. Of course, that's at maximum level. Everything starts at level 1, so cost 3. Cost 2. So it actually decreases in cost once you max it out. And Haruna will be a big help. Since I'm focusing on red raids and red total assault, grand assault, it's best to focus on one weapon type first. So she'll be very helpful for that. Plus she looks very beautiful. Anyways. Let's get the show on the road. Let's make sure, do we have anything? We have 2 tickets. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? We have enough to spark for 2. 2 out of 3. So things might get a little dicey. Anyways, Foo. Foo for Fuka. Of course, we don't get anything good. Typical Blue Archive pulling stream. Nothing good ever happens here. Except the one time we got like Hina in our first 10 pull. Other than that, nothing. New Year's Fuka. NYF. That's the only thing NYF can be abbreviated for. Yes, sirree. That's it. New Year's Fuka. Nothing else. And if you tell me there's something else, I'm just not going to believe you. What I will believe is these pulls being awful, because that's just how it is here on Thunderbird Prime channel. So the reason why I'm doing this afternoon stream, instead of doing this at the usual 9 p.m. Eastern time, it's because I have a collab tonight. And well, can't cancel that. Of course, that'll be happening 8 p.m. Eastern time over on twitch.tv/JackDelane and also twitch.tv/SoulMarquee. Oh boy. You boy. Somehow the O turned into a U. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're at 50, 150 more to go. Fuka. We're missing a U. And that's why she didn't show up. You know, maybe we shouldn't go for Fuka. We should, like, write something else, like... Mar... Ooh! Hey! Ooh! 2! Not the girl I wanted to see. Millennium's biggest troublemaker. The embodiment of, well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. It's hard to feel bad for Koyuki when all of her misfortune is self-inflicted. Oh. Oh. Ooh. This is definitely gonna bump up my Sonic teams. I'll accept Kika. Okay, we got regular Fuka, but we didn't get New Year's Fuka. But we did get we did get a member of Legally Distinct Shinsengumi. I had to remember what they were called. Alright. Kimari. HMR. Nope, nothing. Listen, I tried. I tried not caring in case, you know, reverse psychology, just pretend you don't care. Alright, how about, that's how it works, right? Izumi. The biggest spooker. Nope. Let's see, who else can we fake pray to? Oh, me, nay. All the way at the end. Because why wouldn't it be at the end? Momoy, Serena. That's fine. You know what? This will help with Hieronymus whenever Hieronymus comes back. I am fine with this. I'm both fine and not fine with this. I'm fine because it's Atsuko. I'm not fine because it's not New Year's Fuka. It's a complicated feeling. It's complicated. I couldn't even fit complicated in there. There's just not enough time to sign it. No. Just no. Wow. Insert recycled joke here. E. Just E. Oh my god, two 2-star units. Wow, I'm being spoiled here. What else should I write? Joe. Why JoJo? I don't know. Hey, we're moving up. We went from 1 to 2 to 3. Alright. Please. Didn't even have enough time to spell please. This is not the time. Alright. Not fast enough. It's really hard to write on a screen. Alright, we're 40 away from a spark. Who should we fake call out for? Go? Hey! 2! Hey! We don't have to pull on the Akari banner. Now who's number 2? Hey? Yeah! Mission accomplished. Now we can just spark for Haruna. Alright. We got out of here without too much damage. Now we switch over to the Haruna banner. We have Fuka, we have Akari. We just focus on Haruna now. Just 3 more 10 pulls. Ooh, O's. Happy birthday! I'm kind of hoping this is not New Year's Haruna and it's someone like Himari instead. Or Akko. Because I'm already this close to sparking. We'll see. We'll see. Sure. It shouldn't. Sure. Well, I got my wish. It wasn't New Year's Haruna. Happy birthday! Sure. Alright, one more. Ha 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 ha. All I can do is laugh. Because if I didn't, I'd cry. Alright. As expected, we had to spark. Silver hair, one wing, obsessed with a singular character. Haruna is just Sephiroth. I'm just gonna come out and say it. She's just Sephiroth. Alright, mission accomplished. Now we can do our dailies. Thankfully, dailies are quick to do. I can usually bang these out during break at work. Thankfully for PvP, I don't have to win to get the daily. I just have to fight. I don't have to win. I just have to fight because, God, PvP in a gacha game is just an infinity nightmare. Why would you do such a thing? And thankfully, we can just... Yeah, that's opening up. Should we try? Should we try? 73? Not yet. We'll get there when we get there. I'm still in the process of trying to get Iori. Just from grinding out this one specific hard mode map. Didn't get a single elf. It is what it is. It is what it is the only thing you can say from keeping yourself from going insane. Alright. Alright. I'm pretty sure there's things for us to do. Like, you know, leveling up our new core students. Oh, we can only get her up to 62. Let's see how much we can level this up. Level 2. Level 3. Level 4. And I have no money. I have the materials, I just don't have the money. In terms of money, we have no money. Wow, it's just like real life. Oh, that hurts to say. Alright. Oh yeah! I've unlocked these a long time ago. It's just I haven't played on this platform. I haven't played on OBS in a long time. So the game's like, wait, you unlocked these? I'm like, yeah I did. Wait, we can take care of this. Trinity Plaza is now level 10. Move on to something else. Like Diyu Shiratori. Akane. Always gotta prioritize your favorite. Now let's see, who can we invite over to our cafe? Our cafe's at like maximum capacity too. I kind of saved it so we can just... Yeah, it's full. Cafe earnings full. Just range by name. Yes. There we go. Invite Fuka. She's a new arrival. Healing +5. It'd be really funny to invite New Year's Haruna when track Haruna is already there. Age for Haruna. Haruka, Haruna. Wow, that gets confusing sometimes. Yeah, people have alternate costumes. They cannot be in the cafe at the same time. Although you don't have that problem when you're making up a team. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're way overflowed on stamina. Time to burn it all. Burn it all! As expected of the Yin Yang Club, she is unstoppable. So right now I'm like focused on building teams for like end game content like Total Assault, Grand Assault. But you gotta like really invest your resources into like specific units. You can't spread yourself out too thin, or you're just gonna have a bunch of mediocre units. These things you need to specialize. And I went to the wrong thing. I'm going to go here. Level 80. What kind of enemies? Piercing. Alright. Alright, we can keep Junko, I guess. But we're gonna have to do some rearranging here. Like that and that. Just for the extra 25%. Kick you out, unfortunately, Haruna, even though you're like the star of this event. Keeping reds, that's fine. You know what? I think this is a fine setup. We'll test it out. You gotta strike that balance of like event currency and actually clearing the map. Because like I said, level 80 and my max level is 78. And I do not have enough experience books for everyone. Break a leg. Game, please. I don't need you lagging like this. Minigun time. Easy. Alright. Alright. I love that like Momoi's EX skill activates because she lost in a video game. It's very on brand. Let's see. Look at that. Alright, guys. Kuyashi! Kuyashi! Now, how do I make the money? I need money. In terms of money, we have no money. Maybe I should have looked up a guy like how to make credits quickly in Blue Archive. Because you saw the cost for New Year's Fuka EX skill level 5. 10 million credits. I only have 1 million credits. This is a big problem. Okay. Alright, gotta switch things around. Just spend real money. Just use real money, forehead. Welcome to the stream, Sora. Okay, let's see. As much as I want to use New Year's Haruno right now, no EX books. Alright. No level up books. No activity reports, as the game calls them. Sure. Don't know how well this is gonna work. Level 80. Light armor opponents. But I am focusing on red. It's just I do not have enough reds right now. There's not enough activity reports to go around for everyone. Resources are, as they say, scarce. Alright, scare everyone. Well, Haruka got taken out. We'll probably have to redo this to get the 3 stars. Oh, we are getting shredded here. We'll have to redo this. With like an actual team. Bonus points be damned. Because you need a 3-star map before you can sweep it. And sweeping is just auto clear. Because the game understands you're a busy person. See, like it says right there, 3 stars required. Okay. Wait. Before that, get our tank. Where's our tank? Where the hell's our tank? Why is she all the way down there? Anyways. Put you there. Duh. There you are. And that should be it. This should work a lot better. If it doesn't, well, shit. I'm out of ideas. Alright. Whoosh. Time to boost everyone's attack. That's right, taunt everyone. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. Now. Boom. Didn't even get her final shot off. New Year's Fuka was the right call to make. Himari, I need Himari as well. Just double single unit's attack power. And increased cost regeneration too. Megu, why are you here? Starting skill, let's see. Taunt, that. Prayer time. You mean sleep time. You mean nap time. Now let's see what we got here. Alright, taunt everyone. Get the heat off of Kayoko. Taunt again. Nope. Go over there. There we go. There we go. Where's Megu? Sniper. 15 to 6. What? Block? That's bullshit. Oh, cover, you're so fickle. We'll take this for now until we can level up New Year's Haruna. And just sweep everything. Sweep everything. Right now. I hate being overflow on stamina. Oh. 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 This could be a problem. Level 50. Oh, we can take a level 50. But we'll take care of this first. Say goodbye to your stamina. In terms of money, I have some money now. But not enough. Just blessing. Modest blessing.
なかなか良いですわね。お正月って余裕ぶってる。今日の仕事はこれでおしまい？私一人じゃできなかったと思う。
Gotta rebuild my pyro stock.
お帰りなさいませ。売り子さんをするの初めてなんです。
I can buy this now.
あ、それでしたら少々お待ちください。
Max this.
そちら一押しの商品です。
Max
気に
this.
入っていただけましたか？
Red a fish.
また来てくださいね。そちら
Red a
一押しの商品
sushi.
です。あ、それでしたら
And
少
we're out
々
of
お
points.
待ちください。寒い時に何かを食べ
And with that, we should be almost done with all our dailies.
よし、今日もいい天気です。
Can't neglect the weeklies though. I don't care that I lost.
よし
The point is I cleared the weeklies. Oh, we gotta do this too. Yellows is like my second strongest color. We got red for explosive, yellow for piercing, blue for mystic, and purple for sonic. That's the 4 weapon and armor types we have so far.
じゃあ行くよ。ここは終わり。次。
Taunt.
誰に私のこれはどうかな。後で後悔
Railgun.
ないわよ。
Blast them.
怒らなきゃいけなくなったじゃん。あなたたちのせいだよ。
Alright, who can we snipe? You.
票を取られた。
You have the most HP, therefore most likely to actually take the hit.
温泉まんじゅう。うん。そうだね。サンキュー。それは痛いわよ。
Just drop dead.
楽勝。
That robot has the Fibonacci sequence as a shield. Or the golden ratio, which is the Fibonacci sequence. You can tell this robot was made by nerds. Affectionate. Alright, team 2, go. Yeah, joint firing drills requires multiple teams, so again, your resources are being spread thin. Oh, I can't wait for Tactical Hoshino and Shiroko Terror. But that won't be for like at least another 6 months. At least. Probably more. Oh, you don't hit everyone. But you hit everyone.
ゾクゾクするね。覚悟してくださいね。これはやっぱ今
We're
日
almost done.
私は今心から燃え上がっている。最高の戦いでした。
And now for the final third team. It hasn't even been an hour yet. We just did the polls. We're doing the dailies. We're almost done with the dailies too. Alright, I just gotta focus all my resources on New Year's Fuka and New Year's Haran now. Alright, attack down on everyone! Alright, Tsurugi, do your thing. Yes. Yuzu has Nyan Cat on her gun. They're not seeing things. Oh, Tsurugi. Never change. The star of Shibaseki Ramen. $5 million. We're halfway there. But what else can we buy in the shop? We need these. We need these so badly. I mean, might as well. Tactical, we're almost done with that. Joint firing drill. Supporto, nope. Craft one time, I can do that. No problem. In fact, why stop at one time? Oh, because it costs money, that's right. We're looking for silver. We'll take platinum. Silver is the activity reports. Platinum is the tech notes. Do it again. Metal? No. Platinum? They really just want to give us tech notes and no activity reports, huh? I see how it is. Metal. Silk. There we go. What? Do it again. I'll take this. Do it again. Highest grade substances. Weapon parts. Of course, this one's going to take 6 hours compared to like 3 hours and half an hour. And of course, it doesn't count until you actually finish it. Striker red, Haruna is all at the bottom. $47 though. But we need more money. We always need more money. In terms of money, we have no money. So why don't we just do the quest, the story. Well, we just get Junko off the bat. Nice. Alright, level 10. Alright. If we're only level 10, we have permission to be stupid. Episode 1, Help Wanted. I love that's the first face Fuka makes. I was having such a good day. I had no work today, got to sleep in, prepared myself a delicious breakfast. Even as I was putting on my kimono, I was going to look forward to my first prayer of the year. But then... Why me? Fuka. Having your plans derailed is simply a part of life itself. You will find time and time again that you must overcome life's countless trials. Human achievement rises only from the ashes of struggle. That's pretty lofty coming from the person who kidnapped me. You're welcome. Speaking of compliments, that's a beautiful kimono, Fuka. You look great in it. Thank you, I guess. You and your outfit look beautiful as well, Haruna. Thank you, thank you. I dressed up slightly more than usual. Now then, let's get to the point. There is an issue of utmost urgency that the Gourmet Research Society invited you here today for. We have an important mission for you. You know kidnapping and inviting aren't synonyms, right? Well, I'm used to you acting as if they are at this point. Now that I think about it, the saying people are creatures of habit is a bit scary, isn't it? Yes, our apologies. Now, the Gourmet Research Society had discovered a diamond in the rough, a restaurant called Sparrow. But Sparrow is about to close down. Fuka, if truffles were left in the roadside without any protection, what would you do as a chef? I'd infuse them with oil, of course. You would need to cook them as quickly as possible. Exactly! This is exactly how we must view this situation. For a restaurant of such great potential to close is a loss to the entire world. And for us to allow that to happen would be an affront to gastronomy. If you're going to make me listen to the entire speech, could you at least untie me? Isn't it up to the owner whether the restaurant closes or not? A restaurant's closure is the owner's decision. That's fundamentally correct. But, even if that's their prerogative, I, Kurodate Haruna, deny their decision. God forgives, but I don't. No, please start forgiving people, and start untying people. I think it should be soon. Oh, yep. You're here, Sensei. Yay! How have you been? Hello, everyone. Everyone looks amazing in their outfits. Sensei, are you here to rescue me? I wish that were the case. But I too was kidnapped. Oh, I see. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm not gonna cry. Can I cry at least? All the necessary participants are here. So, let's come up with a solution. How can we save Sparrow? That is the question the Gourmet Research Society must resolve. Was kidnapping really a necessary step in this plan? This is an endeavor built upon determination and resolution, Sensei. Using such unconventional methods. It's how I show from the depths of my heart how sincere I am about this. What's the next step of your sincerity? Murder? Kidnapping aside, I think we skipped a step. What does the owner have to say about all this? Right. The opinion of the person whose livelihood depends on this. I was so passionate, so sincere, that little details seem to have slipped my mind. Thank you for the advice, Sensei. It was a good idea to kidnap... to invite you, Sensei. I'm starting to doubt how much she's thought this through. I feel that expression deep in my soul. Is that who I think it is? Haruna, something's off. Don't you get it? Move out already! How many times do you have to learn this lesson, old man? I'm sorry. These things take time. I just had my final guess. I'll get out as soon as I can. It's not like we want to do this. We're nice people. The nicest. Under the right situation. And the right situation is very simply you doing what we say. Do you understand? So let's create this right situation together. Haruna? Looks like there are other guests today. Unpleasant ones. Guess that we're going to handle, right, Haruna? The Gourmet Research Society seeks the best food the world has to offer. So, when someone who offers that is in trouble, well, we certainly can't ignore it. I totally agree. Let's get rolling. I knew something like this would happen. Haruna, what exactly are you planning to do? We should probably step back just in case. That's wise, Jury. Oh, thank you, Sensei. But it's less wisdom and more reflex gain from experience? Yeah, Sensei, it's impossible to get through to Haruna when she's like that. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Can't you see we're working here? No, I can't. All I see are thugs disrupting gastronomic harmony. And when it comes to thugs, my preferred method of communication is gunfire. Now then. Gourmet Research Society, are you ready? Oh, I was born ready. It's like, I'm pretty sure we get to pick our units. Which is important. Alright, I'm guessing we only get event points. One. Okay, it's nothing. It's nothing. Just double Haruna. Alright. Just full on crazy here. Points up 120%. My training clone dolls. This makes it 108. Because of course it's 108. The 108 desires.
皆様、どうぞよろしくお願いいたしますね。これはいかが？
I really don't have to do much.
これはいかが？前進いたしますわ。
Alright. Do that.
給食部の特製おせちです。
Nope. Save it. Save it.
これはいかが？次はどちらへ？
Unless this has an expiration.
こちらですよ。スペシャルな一発。
Hmm.
これはこれは。
Boom, boom, boom.
面白いものがありそう。
Oh, that's great.
これはいかが？
Oh, you're in cover? That's cute.
装填完了。照準合わせます。行くわよ。参ります。
Die before her EX skill went off. Whoops.
何じっと見てのよ。こっちみんな。
I love how both Harunas are doing like virtually the same victory pose. I'll remember this, and not just how bad it hurts right now. You'll pay for messing with the gourmet helmet gangsters. Ooh, I'm so scared. So much time wasted on people with so little taste in manners, names, or food. Now, shall we get back to our original goal? Thank you for your kindness. I can never repay you. Especially since continuing this business is literally impossible. Could you explain your situation in more detail? I don't know if I... Well, I'm gonna close down anyway. Might as well. Do you happen to notice all the franchise restaurants outside? They're crowding out all the small businesses. I'm not the first, and likely won't be the last. So, the street is drowning in cheap food with corporate-mandated standardized flavor. A heartbreaking but familiar sight to gourmands around the world. It isn't easy competing against the prices and resources of franchises. It's like they suck the air out of the room. To make matters even worse, something disastrous happened personally as well. What do you mean? We buy all our ingredients from a distributor called Niao Foods. It's the same company all the franchise restaurants use. For whatever reason, Niao Foods suddenly increased their prices. Hold up a sec. Won't that force the franchise restaurants to raise prices or cut into their margins too? That would make sense. If the supplier is the same, cost should be the same. I don't really get it, but it's like because of inflation, right? The thing is, all the franchise restaurants are affiliated with Niao Foods. So they're getting discounts on their supplies, while these discounts happen to cancel out all the recent price increases. What? That's unfair. How are mom and pop shops supposed to compete? Is it possible they're trying to pressure you to join the Niao Foods umbrella? They suggested as such a few times. But I want to keep this restaurant as my own. It's been passed down from generation to generation. It was a stupid idea. I tried to protect it, but I ended up just losing everything. At first, I thought I could just work harder and satisfy more customers. But life doesn't really work that way. I know it sounds like I'm crushed, but I feel better now that I've talked about it. Thanks for listening. It means a lot. I understand. I understand your pain. Ma'am? I try and try and try. Only for my plans to be ruined by someone else. Side eyes, Haruna. Or I'll pour everything I have into a dish, only to have its value be offhandedly degraded by someone else. That happens? That's too bad. Oh, Akari. So oblivious. Hold on a second. Nope. Okay. And even then, I get back to it. I try again. Only to have my plans ruined while I'm still making them by a random natural disaster. Fuka? But, like leftover turkey after Thanksgiving, I persevere. Only to see that all the food I made was eaten before I even served it. What's going on? What's happening to Fuka? Whatever it is, can I join in? Ma'am? I get what you're saying. Please, just calm down. I'll help you. Really? If we work together, I'm sure there'll be a way. You can't just give up without trying. If you manage to save my... I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It all turned out well. I knew I made the right choice, inviting everyone. Has anything actually turned out well yet? Well, has anything gone wrong yet, Sensei? Nothing, right? So, it'll be fine. What's the long sigh for? Oh, you know, that's the sigh of resignation because I know what's in store for me because this is what happens when you join up with any Gehenna shenanigans. It's like, when you get involved with a Gehenna, expect chaos. I end up spending too much money. Oh, so relatable. Let's see. So we're expected just points. We're still only in level 10. We don't have to worry about levels. We can just go crazy with the bonuses. Episode 2. Fuka's back alley expertise. Oh, she's back in her normal clothes. Amazing. The hood vent, the gas burners, the fryer, the oven, they're all prone to becoming oily messes. But these are so clean they look brand new. Your refrigerator is incredibly neat and ingredients are well organized and easy to access. The vegetables are kind of bruised, but that must be a supplier problem. As for seasonings, it seems like you disposed of them earlier than their stated shelf life. Well, if I got someone sick, I'd lose credibility. Is that not okay? Not at all. The kitchen is clean, practically spotless. All that being said, do you always use the same seasonings when you cook? Yes, that's all that I was taught. All the ingredients are being seasoned the same. We might have found our first problem. But before that, I've been thinking about something for a while. Yes, what is it? You said that you source all your ingredients from Niao Foods, right? Yes, I don't have any other option. Well, honestly, the quality of the ingredients are subpar. I see. You aren't the only one who noticed that. When I started buying from Niao Foods, regulars began complaining about the overall taste of their meals. But Niao Foods monopolized all distribution in this area. I don't have any other choice. If supplies are an issue, the school lunch club could help with that. Right. It's a bit of a distance to travel, but would you come with me? Teenagers, fashion clothes. Boss, I'd like to ask for your help. Of course. What can I do for you, Fuka? I help you and you help me find more customers. It's a win-win situation. I'm indebted to you. Oh no. No need for that kind of talk. It's only natural to help each other in times of need. We supply food to the Gehenna students, so our quality is guaranteed. To receive all this help, I don't want to be a burden. Not at all. It's only natural for people in the culinary community to help where help is needed. We're all committed to helping you. And you couldn't have chosen a more trustworthy savior. I would vouch for Fuka any day. I can as well. See? Even Shale Sensei is on board. Hey, isn't that the owner of Sparrow? I think so. What's going on here? Why are they talking with Chirp Market's owner? Could it be? Now that we have the ingredients, shall we get cooking? Jury, can you get started on prep work? Leave it to me! I don't mean to overstep on your established practices, but have you considered using the residual heat to mix the sauce? The meat gets coating in it, and the taste and texture will be completely different. It's almost like caramelizing it. Oh, I didn't think of that. When making soup, stir fry the ingredients a bit before adding water. It'll give the whole thing a deeper taste. But couldn't I just end up overcooking the solid ingredients? That's a risk for sure. Think of it like a puzzle. Each dish needs its own solution in perfect balance. Bulk cooking is hard. The amount of ingredients can be multiplied by the number of people, but you can't necessarily do that for heat. Is there a solution? Stir often to make sure things cook evenly. But not too much so as to ruin the more delicate ingredients. You have to be careful to strike the perfect balance. So, we've completed a few new menu items. And now we need someone to evaluate if they are a success. Haruna? I've been waiting. Now then, time to dig in. I'm so nervous. I'm just a knot of tension right now. What am I so nervous for? Thank you for the food. The meal. Please don't blow up Haruna. Or blow anything else up. Passes. Yes! From a gastronomic perspective, it was impeccable. More importantly, it's a shame to eat food like this alone. Why don't you all join me? Food approved by Haruna. I'm excited. The smell made it so painful the way that it feels like I haven't eaten all day. Okay, let's... Where's the owner of this dump? You! Who said you could change suppliers? This is a breach of contract. Didn't you read the fine print? There will be penalties, compensation, bankruptcy, and not the kind that rich people get. Ooh, shots fired. Hey, watch where you're going! My food. I didn't even get to taste it! Oh my, what a tragedy. Calling it a tragedy is kind of dramatic. And it was your fault anyway. You should have been more considerate of my elbow. Not that I think you'll succeed, but you should at least try to run away. Too late. Absolutely unforgivable. No self-awareness. Oh, you see that whoosh? Yeah. Something's gonna blow. Oh, lag, please. No lag, please. It's like, what are you guys waiting for? Yay, truck. Alright. Boom. Well, I got two of them. Two Akaris, two Harunas. It's absolute chaos. Whenever you hear unwelcome school, you know some stupid shit is about to happen. Episode 3. This isn't over. Who even are you people? Torisugari no Kamen Rider. Oboitoke! Allow me to answer you. We're pilgrims, and our holy sites are the gastronomic extremes of the world. Undaunted by any hardship or obstacle standing between us and delicious food, we are none other than Gehenna's Gourmet Research Society. Eat or die. The Gourmet Research Society? Really? The ones who jumped into a sea of fire for popcorn? Where did you hear that nonsense? They didn't jump into a sea of fire. That's where they came from. They left because they already ate everything inside of it. Rumor has it that one of them has a black hole for a stomach. If you get too close to her mouth, you get sucked in. And don't they have some sort of curse that no meal can be finished around them because something always comes up? Anyway, what are those demonic terrorists from the Gourmet Research Society doing here? Demonic terrorists? We just go around eating good food. A few explosions here and there are unavoidable in that process. I've heard how shameless the Gourmet Research Society is. Now I see all the rumors are true. How scary. Listen up. You have no right to interrupt us here. Right, we have the power of contract law on our side. The owner here is supposed to vacate the premises. We're just here for a friendly reminder. Yeah, we're just being good neighbors. Except we're not actually neighbors, which means we're going out of our way to be nice. That's odd. I don't remember my neighbors ever wearing helmets and threatening people with guns. We don't threaten anybody with guns. We just threaten people while holding guns. So, why are the Gourmet Helmet gangsters involved with Niao Food's supposed contract disputes? Can we assume, then, the existence of a relationship between Niao Foods and the Gourmet Helmet gangsters? What? That's crazy talk. We're toasted the higher-ups here about this. Well, they won't hear about it if there are no witnesses. But there are witnesses. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, no witnesses. Oh, I'm sorry. We must have given you a concussion since you can't seem to think straight anymore. You couldn't even touch us a moment ago, so where is this confidence coming from? Heh, fools. When cowards like us change our attitude, there's always a good reason. Whatever could you mean? No need for questions. Just turn around and realize your defeat. Oh wow, 2 more. I'm so scared. What's going on? Why are you spamming us with emergency calls? I want to get this out of the way. There's a meeting for pet rock owners that I want to go to. Reinforcements? I see, how quaint. Now do you get it? No one can challenge the gourmet helmet gangsters and gets away with it. No, not that. What I understand now is that you're no better than a restaurant serving spoiled food. $47.68. We need to get Haruna up quickly. I know the next raid is going to be Baina, I think, for Grand Assault, because we just had Chesed for Total Assault. So I gotta get my red units in order. Alright. Boom! Oh, you died. Boom. Die. And just like that, we're just breezing through. We'll do the extra missions at a later date. Maybe not on stream. The extra missions where we actually have to try hard. Alright, 10. And we cleared 3. Episode 4. Nobody can tell the difference. Factory interior. Nyaomoto Khan. The only taste that matters is the taste of money. Just keep things safe enough to eat. Seasoning is enough flavor for the masses. Gourmet food is just cognitive dissonance. Profit is reality. Buy mediocre ingredients in large quantities and mix in low-grade ingredients to increase our supply and profit margins. Niao Foods' patented synthetic seasoning will drown out the quality while we drown in money. Don't worry about the complaints. If they're complaining, that means they're buying. Mwahaha! And all this profit will go towards a good cause. The operation and expansion of Cafe Niao, the franchise of the future. Idiots cultivate food. I cultivate business. I have something to report, boss. Report. Excellent. Mwahaha! By the way, I told you to call me Chairman Yao here. Oh, right. Chairman Yao. There's something urgent to report. Urgent? Mwahaha! What could be so more urgent than gloating to myself about my money? If this isn't more worthwhile than that, you will pay for it. In the literal sense. Mwahaha! So, the message is... What should we do, Chairman Yao? I've been thinking about what to do with our restaurant. First off, Some small club like the Gourmet Research Society is of no interest to me. What could be a problem, however, is the huge academy that club is a part of, Gehenna. I've heard that the Gourmet Research Society isn't very popular in Gehenna. Is that information reliable? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Your clear confidence gives me faith in your answer. Now, all I need to do is swat away the bug that is the Gourmet Research Society. Please reconsider. Sparrow is too valuable to give up on. Yes, we're just getting started. Don't give up before giving yourself a chance. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your kindness. But I feel as guilty as I do grateful. I've been nothing but a burden to you. Haruna and Fuka agreeing here is a rare sight. Sensei, what do you mean by that? No need to worry about that right now. Anyway, if we get involved anymore, there'll be plenty of problems to overcome. And a big company like Meow Foods is too big of a problem to deal with. At first, I thought the problem was my lack of skill, and all I needed to do was to get a little help. But things are getting more and more out of control. But this restaurant has been passed down for generations. Right. You said you wanted to protect it no matter what. You're right. It might be best to join the Meow Foods' franchise. I keep the building at least. No, that's not right. Gourmet dining isn't just about the food, but also the location, the atmosphere, the history, the situation. Gourmet is when all those elements work together to make buying dinner more than a simple transaction. I don't intend to allow Sparrow to lose its soul. I don't think you should give up. Really? I'm not a good cook at all. Everything I make ends in ruins. The only thing I can create are disasters. I make one little mistake and suddenly the food is alive and attacking people. What? Aren't you burying the lead here? But no matter how many pasta-related injuries I cause, I'll never give up. Fuka and Sensei are always here to support and encourage me, and more than anything, I don't want to turn away from cooking. I may not be a good cook, but I love cooking. Nothing makes me happier than people eating my food. There's no point quitting halfway through. One day, I know I'm going to make delicious food each and every day. And I don't want to see you give up either. I hope I didn't overstep my saying this to you. Everyone. But if I don't give up, what should I even do? Well, we have the food. We have the chefs. We just need customers to know about it. I see. How about a food tasting promotion? Yes, it's time to show people the results of our hard work. A new and improved Sparrow restaurant with good enough food to back that claim. A restaurant with loyal customers can survive anything. Let's do this together. Is it really okay to have one more chance? I've been waiting for you to ask. And the answer is yes. We'll help you with anything. We're just getting started. Time to give people a taste of Sparrow. Suzuku. We're halfway there. Episode 5. Check, please. Welcome, welcome. Grab a bite. It's a delight. A new Sparrow menu. Try a free sample. Sparrow? I thought they were closing. That was just a rumor. On the contrary, Sparrow is reinventing its menu. Well, let's see how it tastes. Well, my! I mean, the old food was good too, but this is great. I love how savory it is, and the texture is so much better. I'm so relieved. Please support the new and improved Sparrow. If it's this good when cold, imagine how good it'll be when fresh. Oh, the food was so good that I almost forgot my business meeting. Thank you, but also, you should really go. It's good. It's really good. But... is there a problem? How much does it cost when you're not giving it away? Well, considering the cost of ingredients, transportation, and labor, it'll be about 900 yen. That much? I usually only spend 600 on lunch. Really? It's only a little more expensive than other restaurants, and Sparrow's prices have always been like that. Yeah, and that's why people thought Sparrow was closing. I won't be able to come too often at these prices. I mean, if I'm gonna splurge on a meal, I'd rather go out all in and eat something more luxurious. The food is better than most places, sure. But ultimately, it's pretty basic stuff. If I'm going to spend more than the bare minimum, I'd rather try something new. There's a limit to what Sparrow can make with the ingredients we have. I'm sorry, but that's not the customer's problem to solve. That's true, but... I see. Taste isn't the only thing that's important, but the prices matter too. That was our carelessness. We forgot the business side of things and focused too much on the quality of the food. If anything, I think we just need more quantity. These portions are too small. Are you sure that's not just a you thing, Akari? No, I thought the portions were too small as well. Well, I'm not sure if that helps. Chirp Market's ingredients are high quality. Which means increased portions just lead to increased costs. And this area is flooded with cheap options thanks to Niao Foods, so we'll look pricey in comparison. If we want to win people over, we'll have to play their game. Unfortunately, their game includes a certain level of quality decline. I don't like it one bit. Why not aim for both quantity and quality? Huh? How would that even be possible, Sensei? Having 2 tiers of menus? By consolidating the low and mid-priced items, we can cut costs by having a smaller, more standardized menu, while also offering a separate, more specialized menu for regulars so our offerings aren't too monotonous. Each menu will be smaller, but they'll have something for both those looking for a quick bite and those looking for higher quality meals. Not a bad idea. If we can get the balance right, I like the idea of a set menu. Kinda like a school lunch. Lunch at our school is awful, but I bet the set menu at Sparrow will be great. Don't forget the owner's workload after we're gone. There's a reason school lunches aren't appetizing. The event with my favorite blue archive Yuri pair. Welcome, Kata. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? I think this is a great idea. Good job, Sensei. But now we need to discuss buying cheaper ingredients for the standardized menu. I guess we have no choice but to find sources from this district. Haruna Fuka. Ah, yes. I pointed out that Haruna is just basically Sephiroth. I will not elaborate further. Haruna won't be happy about that. Of course she won't. She hates compromising. This is different. It's necessary for Sparrow's survival, so I'm making an exception. Speaking of which, we should leave the grocery shopping to Jury. What? It's a bit rude to be that surprised. Jury makes some mistakes in the kitchen, but she has a great eye for ingredients. Yes, it's a bit embarrassing to say this about myself, but I've studied grocery shopping really hard. I might not be the most helpful in the kitchen, but I can help by finding good ingredients. If you say so. That's that, Sensei. I guess it's time for me to start moving. Good luck. Alright, let's see. Alright, I see. This is going to be a combat chapter. Episode 6. Sold out? No way. I went to the street dominated by Niao Foods to buy groceries. Everything looked exceedingly normal. Nothing special in sight. The street is really bustling today. I guess it makes sense considering the time. I'm kind of excited. You have a lot on your plate today, Jury. Not at all. I do this sort of thing every day for the school lunch club. If anything, today is easier and more enjoyable than usual. Oh, I'm not saying the school lunch club work isn't enjoyable. It's amazing seeing the senior members of the club work. Their skill is mesmerizing. Just watching them makes me happy. I'd be just as happy if they made even more delicious lunches. I get what you're saying. I'm sure you'll hear things like that quite often. Right. This is what the school lunch club is supposed to do, but... Thanks for coming, Izumi, Akari. Absolutely! I love looking at delicious food. But I love eating it even more. I just didn't want Juri to keep all the culinary eye candy to herself. Anyway, the more help the better. So don't worry about it, Sensei. I'm not sure about all that, but if you say so. Alright, let's go grocery shopping. Our goal is to find the best of the best mediocre ingredients. That's kind of a contradiction there. Oh, this cabbage looks decent, but not too decent. These aren't many brown spots. It's hard when you push on it, so it's fresh at least. It looks affordably good. Excuse me, we'd like to buy these cabbages. Oh, sorry. We're all sold out. What? But I'm holding one right now. I'm sorry, we were paid in advance. Are you sure there are none left? I'm sure. Besides, we were told not to sell anymore, even if we had them. I'm so sorry. I wish it didn't have to be like this. This is nonsense. Let's try buying meat instead. The pork here looks good. It's a nice pink, and the marbling looks good. We're closing for today. What do you need? What? Already? We're all sold out today. Uh-huh. Did someone happen to pay you in advance? Yes, actually. It's kind of strange. I've never had this happen before. Sorry. Please come again where we've restocked. Something smells fishy, and it's not the meat. Well, we can go buy soy sauce and cooking wine, but I have a bad feeling about this. Seasonings have a long shelf life and aren't something you often buy in bulk, so they shouldn't be sold out. Hello, do you have any soy sauce and cooking wine? We'll also need cooking oil. We actually have to close until more inventory comes in. Everything's sold out? Yes, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Once or twice would be a coincidence, but 3 times? No way. Is someone doing this on purpose? But why? That's so mean. This is no accident. Well, let's check out other places. It was fruitless, and I'm not just talking about the fruit vendor. Everything on the street is sold out? Not everything, Sensei. Just everything decent. Someone is trying to stop us, but why? Because you crossed the line. Who's that? You're in too deep. You probably won't do it, but it's not too late to turn back. Walk away, then we'll stop interfering. You seem to know the answer already. What makes you think we'd walk away? Listen, it's inconvenient for both of us. We don't want to do this, and you don't either, so if you stop, so can we. More like if we stop, you'll just take over Sparrow. That restaurant can't possibly be worth the trouble. But fine, have it your way. I figured it would come to this, so I came prepared. Those things aren't wearing helmets at all. Ah, I see how it is. Remember, this is your fault. Things are going to end a bit differently this time. Oh, I don't know about that. I got all 3 of the gacha units, so this is going to be a breeze. A fair challenge. Oh, piercing. Wait, you? Nope, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Now. Deleted. That was a little too easy. Damn it. That was so tough. It seems Meow Foods takes the Sparrow business more seriously than I thought. What makes you say that? They've gone through a lot of trouble for just a single restaurant. It's not Sparrow itself that matters, but its refusal to submit is a focal point. Focal point? For those who don't want to join Meow Foods, it's become a bit of a rallying point. Huh? The owner just wants to protect their business. Yeah, and there are other owners thinking the same thing. Regardless of the owner's intentions, the fact that Sparrow is still around, it's a bad look for Meow Foods, and encourages other businesses to resist the company. And instead of a PR department, Meow Foods has us. It's our job to get rid of Sparrow in the most striking way possible. It'll teach other business owners a lesson. And you're fine with that? Well, it's not exactly an airtight plan. Then why follow such a maniac? Because I need to pay rent. Rent? Right, we're not helping Meow Foods, we're working for Meow Foods. Aside from the whole intimidation tactics thing, we get paid to collect, process, package, and distribute ingredients and products. For the gourmet helmet gangsters, Meow Foods is just a job creator. It's not like we're doing this for fun. It's not just us. There are plenty of people who will be better off working for Meow Foods, including local shop owners. What about the people who don't want that? Not my problem. I'm just doing my job. Is there any way we can negotiate? No idea. You'll have to speak with our employer directly. Good luck finding out the location of Meow Foods' headquarters. Oh, it's on their website. Where? Meow Foods' #1 priority is to provide affordable and delicious food for the betterment of local communities. To visit us. I don't get paid enough for this. Oh, they fled. It makes sense to me. Should we get going ourselves? Don't worry, random helmet gang member. The feeling is universal. I too find myself saying that to myself every once in a while on my job. I'm not paid enough for this. I'm not paid enough to care.
Sensei, お帰りなさいませ。あら、お正月もお仕事ですか？時には。
We're almost done. Episode 7. It's a cook-off. So, that's what happened. It feels like things are getting out of hand. Are you sure we'll be okay? The answer to that doesn't matter. What matters is that there's no point quitting halfway through. I'm not going to give up. Yeah, half-eaten food only gets thrown away. Not Haruna's point, but I like where your head's at. Think of it as a test of will. Do we have the determination to seek the ultimate taste, no matter the danger? There is no meal better than one earned. The Gourmet Research Society has a new target. Niao Foods headquarters. It's on their website. Chairman Yao, I have something to report. Mwahaha! What is it? The Gourmet Research Society is heading towards Niaomoto Foods HQ. What? How do they find us? Well, it's on the company website. What? Who told you to put the address on the website? You did, Chairman Yao. Do you always do what people tell you to? What? I mean, when they pay me to, yeah. Mwahaha! Customers so passionate that they're coming straight to us. It'd be rude not to greet them. Hospitably. Mwahaha! Okay, your attitude has completely changed, and I'm not sure what orders I'm supposed to follow anymore. Shut up! Call up the reserves. Prepare for battle. Is that really the best option? No questions! This is the headquarters of Niao Foods. She really isn't paid enough for this. Listen, Helmet Gangster, just collect your check and leave. Niao Foods is not entitled to your loyalty. Alright, just the usual, huh? Cost 3. Boom, 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 boom. Got him. Of course, I need to level up New Year's Akari as well. She's still at level 1. I do not have enough activity reports. Where's the CEO? Or the president? Whatever you call yourself, I'm calling you out. Hiding is just going to make this guess louder. All this food looks delicious. Can I try it? Then can I finish it? I think you should go out there. I think we're about to lose our entire stock of food. No! That's potential profit! The damages! Alright, I'm making an executive decision. Time to end this. Before we begin, thank you for the warm welcome. Mwahaha! I aim to please. May we ask why you rolled out the red carpet for us?
As the head of Yamamoto Foods, I'm in charge here. Trying to enter without prior notice or reservation will result in an automated response. That response happens to be a very proactive security system.
So a proper meeting could have been scheduled?
Wahaha! It's on a case-by-case basis. But the review process takes about a month or two.
I feel very pleased with our approach then. Thanks for the explanation. Let's get to the point. I prefer that.
I prefer that. Efficiency and adaptability are the foundations of management.
Efficiency in doing what? Destroying the concept of gourmet by flooding the market with nothing but cheap, low-quality food?
Yeah. Do you have a problem with good business?
I'm almost impressed at how you can ignore such an obvious problem. You spent too much time in an office. You've lost sight of what your own product is supposed to be.
As if consumers even pay attention to trivialities like how their food tastes. I know exactly what my product is. More food at cheaper prices. People are happier that way. Are you suggesting I should just throw out ingredients and food below a certain quality? Why would I ever be so wasteful?
I'll give you a simple answer. You're deceiving people.
Not even fish can survive in water that's too clean.
But it's important to keep the water as clean as possible.
Maybe I'm too much of a big picture boss to get it. But isn't it strange to cling to such tiny details?
What's strange is the name Meow Foods. You don't seem to be making anything that qualifies as food.
I resent that comment.
Your answer is as bland as your products.
Okay then, a cook-off.
What?
You heard me, a cook-off. Let's have a cooking contest. This is about food, so let's compete with food. It'll be fair, so no one can object to the results.
This is clearly bait for a trap, right? Bait? Is it edible? What do you think, Haruna? If it is a trap, the Gourmet Research Society will spring it and win anyway. I accept your challenge.
It's New Year's. Feeling festive?
I am. Holiday foods only.
Let's compete with osechi.
Osechi. Lots of manual work, surprisingly difficult to make taste good.
Which makes it the best way to test our cooking skills, no?
What will be the competition?
We make osechi using the same quality and quantity of ingredients, then have the members of the Merchants Guild taste it.
And whoever gets a more positive reception wins.
Exactly. If Meow Food wins, you'll give up on Sparrow. Mwahaha.
And if we win, you'll keep your grubby hands away from Sparrow.
I accept.
We accept too. Gotta love New Year's in September. Don't worry about it. Like, at least with Summer Hoshino, it made sense in July because it was summer. But we're like, Global is like, what, half a year behind the original servers? So it's to be expected. And of course, nobody at the head of a major organization would ever go back on their word, right?
Mwahaha. I'd wager all of Meow Food's sales on that not happening.
Can we get that in writing, please? Christmas, Serena, and Hanai ran in July originally. Yes, they did. And I kind of skipped those because I already had Christmas Hanai. And I was saving for Dress Hina and Summer Hoshino. I mean, I don't want to try fighting them, but are you sure your cook-off will work?
Fool! This is free marketing.
Marketing?
You see, I did some research and found out about the Gourmet Research Society's notoriety.
And he's just bringing this up now?
What would happen if we broke the infamous Gourmet Research Society in front of the Merchants Guild? The status of Niao foods among the students of Kivotos would be absolute. Remember, appealing to the Kivoto student demographic never fails.
Yeah, that's really great business advice. By the way, are you gonna pay us overtime?
Results first, pay later.
I'm walking. I don't think that's how overtime works. Girl, just walk. It ain't worth it. It was never worth it. Or are you one of those people that have to fall off a cliff first before realizing, hey, standing by the side of a cliff is dangerous? So I have New Year's Haruna, regular Haruna. I'm just missing track Haruna now. How did you come back with even more problems? Please, no need to shout, Fuka. Don't try to tell me to calm down. A cooking contest? Against Niao Foods and members of the Merchants Guild will be the judge? How much are we preparing? 100 stacks. As you know, osechi is prepared in multiple side dishes boxes that can be stacked. Usually 3 to 4 people share a stack. So it's a simple order of food for 400 people. I think I'm gonna go over there and pass out for a while. Sorry, Fuka, you'll have to pass out afterward. The contest has already started. We're already committed. No, you're already committed. You're the one who accepted this challenge, Haruna. And now you're making me deal with it. I'm sorry, Fuka. Huh? Wait. Haruna apologized? I don't just love eating delicious food. I love sharing it too. A good meal is something anybody and everybody appreciates. And that's why I can't leave Niao Foods alone. If they have their way, there will be nothing to eat beyond their bland products. I don't want that. I don't want to see Sparrow disappear. I can't believe they're playing Alkaline Tears at this moment. And I don't want to sit idly by while people are being deprived of one of life's universal pleasures, good food. So you're saying you accepted this challenge for the sake of the people here? I am. And you want me to help? I'm saying that too, yes. And if I say no, what happens then? Like I said, I won't sit idly by. We'll think of something. Is that even possible? Whether I do something or not has nothing to do with possibility. I knew the risk when accepting Niao Foods' challenge. There's a high chance of failure and mockery. But no one knows the future, and fear of it won't suppress my love of gastronomy. You say that, but if you actually lose, you'll be moping for weeks. Okay, I'll help. Fuka? I had a feeling you'd drag me into something anyway. Besides, you're not the only one who doesn't want Sparrow to disappear. I know it's a bit late for alternatives, but is there really no other way? Let me be honest with you, Sensei. Cooking is a battle of capital to an extent. Homemade meals are all about taste, but restaurants have to balance flavor with being a business. Of course, there are restaurants who don't even try to balance that and think it's all business. Every time I come across a restaurant like that, I get the urge to turn off the faucet. Faucet? If you saw a sink overflowing with water and the faucet was still on, what would you do? Turn it off? And when I see a restaurant where prices exceed food quality, that's the urge I get. faucets are generally easy to turn off. Anyway, normally it would be nearly impossible for Sparrow to compete with Meow Foods. It can only temporarily compete on the same level because of the conditions of the contest. Shouldn't you have started with this explanation? Regardless, a crisis is just an opportunity that's backwards. So let's just throw it in reverse, win, and get everything we want. I don't have a single doubt about our impending success. Please, never get into gambling, Haruna. But don't you know, Fuka, 90% of gamblers quit right just before they win it big.
That's a lie.
Why in the world would I do that? Gambling would only distract from gastronomy. That's reassuring. 400 people. I've never cooked so much at once. That's what Fuka's here for. Do you think I'm some sort of magical wish dispenser? Besides, every time I cook in large quantities, I always have some kind of accident. Don't worry, that's where the Gourmet Research Society comes in. How? We can tell the difference between a teaspoon of sugar too much or a drop of soy sauce too little. We've got the tasting covered.
All you're gonna do is eat.
Poor Fuka. So it was Meow Foods that brought out all the vegetables. I'm sorry.
I hope you understand.
You had no choice. Don't worry about it. The ingredients Meow Foods bought have been returned, so they're available.
A competition between Sparrow and Meow Foods using the same ingredients. I'm looking forward to it. Good luck.
There's a problem with the ingredients.
What's the issue? Ah, I see. They're crushed. I'll have to throw away a third of this. This is a disaster. There's no way these should have been packaged so poorly.
But according to the contest rules, we can't use any other ingredients.
Looks like Operation Ruin the Ingredients by delivering them in a deliberately unsafe manner was successful.
Good, keep in touch. Also, we should start workshopping these names.
What's wrong with these ingredients? They were only at Meow Foods headquarters for a few days. They look like they've been there for a month. I can't believe it. They look practically expired.
What do we do?
As long as Meow Foods uses the same ingredients, it'll be a fair competition. But I have a feeling they won't be doing that.
It worked. Report to the higher-ups. Operation Make the Ingredients Spoil Faster with Defunct Stores succeeded. Again, you gotta workshop these names. I thought the seasonings at least would be fine.
I'd like to apologize. Once I send an item away, it doesn't belong to me, but... Still, I didn't expect all the bottles to be cracked. A food distribution company that doesn't transport products properly. Outrageous.
Thanks for saying that. I guess we managed to collect the ingredients. Yeah. The contest condition was only use ingredients obtained from the street. But sabotaging distribution like this? I have no idea what Meow Foods is thinking. But I'm thinking of ways to make them pay for this.
With violence, right? With violence, right?
Violence, violence, I'm up for violence.
Are you okay, Fuka?
Oh, Sensei. Yes, I'm fine. There's just a lot to do.
You shouldn't overwork yourself. Why don't you take a break?
I'm sorry. I'll go get some fresh air.
You must be thinking that Fuka is overwhelmed.
I didn't even say anything. But you've been watching her all day. I guess I can't hide anything from you. She's clearly reached her limit. But I don't know why. What do you want to do, Haruna? That's not what I expected you to ask. You always catch me off guard. I want to win. We need to. Not just for gastronomy's sake, but for the sake of all those who have hopes for Sparrow. But what we need in order to win isn't my strength. And it hurts to know that. I'm sure there's something you can do. You really think so? I do. Could you tell me? Well... Uh-oh. Did something happen to Fuka? I saw her on her scooter and on her way to Gehenna just a moment ago. Oh, she just went out to get some fresh air. Huh. Do you have any idea why Fuka would go to Gehenna right now? Yes, I think I know. Are you absolutely sure? I trust Juri knows what she's talking about. I do too. Hey there, Kahaya. You managed to catch me on a rare afternoon stream. But would she really go to the rooftop of the school lunch club to de-stress? There she is. Amazing. Okay, you're up, Haruna. What are you talking about, Sensei? You're more qualified for this kind of situation. I think you should handle this one. It sure has been a while. May I ask why? When it comes to understanding Fuka, you have me beat, Haruna. You are the Sephiroth to her cloud. I appreciate the kind words. But don't you think this should be handled by the right person? I am the right person? Understood. If you insist, Sensei. It's rare to catch me at any moment. I'm like a leaf fluttering in the wind. I was wondering what the fuss was all about. Sorry for intruding. Alkaline tears again. Did Yuri tell you I'd be here? Yes. Is this not a good time? If this is about work, don't worry. I'll head back soon. I just need a moment. So, nice rooftop you got. You come here often? School lunch club work keeps me busy, so it's hard to take breaks farther away. This rooftop's become my go-to relaxation spot. Are you stressed? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I've been thinking about what it is we're fighting for. What we're fighting against. Well, we're fighting for the sake of gastronomy and against Niao Foods' underhanded business tactics. I heard what you talked about with the gourmet helmet gangsters. From Akari? Yes. Then you know everything. If we win, will the people working for Niao Foods lose their jobs? The possibility isn't zero. If Niao Foods fails to take control of Sparrow, well, that might lead to a domino effect of other restaurant owners rejecting Niao Foods. That could in turn lead to a downturn for Niao Foods' distribution business. Naturally, if they have to cut the costs due to less business, they will likely fire employees. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. There are also definitely some shop owners who want to side with Niao Foods. And some people think we're just causing unnecessary trouble. Some people are too afraid of the water to rock the boat. But hey, sometimes the boat needs rocking. Yeah, well, sometimes the boat just capsizes. Oh, really? I just wanted to help Sparrow's owner. How did it come to this? Are you really that worried? If we win, if I help you win, then people will lose something important. I hate seeing others suffer. That's why I joined the school lunch club. And how do you see us? As students in the dining hall, I should be taking care of you. And the gourmet helmet gangsters are in the same in your eyes. Weird, right? Even though all they've done is attack us. Fuka? Everywhere gain is found, loss follows. Gastronomy is no exception. Hesitation will only lead to great restaurants disappearing. We can't just watch that happen. Isn't that why we fight? Right. Meow Foods isn't going to take it easy on us. They've already trying to destroy us and Sparrow by any means necessary. Even if we succeed, Meow Foods loses nothing but opportunity. Layoffs may or may not happen. It's a possibility, but only a possibility. But if we lose, the owner of Sparrow loses everything. That's not a possibility, it's a certainty. I can understand that. And Sparrow's owner won't be the only victim. Everyone on that street will be victims too. Why's that? They'll lose their inalienable right to experience true gastronomical glory. Why are you laughing? That was a very Haruna thing to say. When it comes to gastronomy, I have nothing to offer but sincerity. It's not something I compromise on. And neither do you, Fuka. Hey Kuma, don't worry, everything's fine. I'm just doing an afternoon stream because I have a collab tonight. Me? I know you. You rarely show your real skills. You haven't had the chance to do so. Well, here it is. Are you really going to back down now? I see. If you're that committed, I guess I'll have to tag along. What other option is there? We've already come this far. Right. Thanks to a certain someone. Shall we get going? Sensei's here too, I assume. I've been caught. I had a hunch. Mix bonito stock with egg. Some sugar in the soy sauce and mirin rice wine. Finely ground fish meat. What about a herring roe? Being dried now. Next, grill the yellowtail and snapper. The shrimp is done. Let's try this separately. I finished chopping carrots. Thanks. Oh, I forgot the taro. This is so nice to see. The owner and the school lunch club working together to make osechi with the Gourmet Research Society's assistance. Yes, our taste tests are invaluable. Hey, tasting really is vital to cooking. Besides, we're in charge of cleaning up. I'm just happy to be here. We should do life or death and cook-offs more often.
Mwahaha! Give me the report on osechi production. Like a well-oiled machine, boiling, pickling, roasting, everything's working seamlessly. More production, more consumption, a new meaning to conveyor belt food. The more food you make, the more money we rake. Eat to fill your stomach, work to fill your life.
My life is overflowing already. Never before have I met an NPC so relatable. And here we are, the last chapter. Episode 10, The Fated Day. Hello to all our viewers. How was your year? Are you ready to greet the new one? It's Chrono's School of Journalism's idol reporter, Kawaru Shinon. Does anyone know where I am right now? Don't feel bad if you don't. We thought it was just in an ordinary shopping district before we heard the news. Have you heard of Nyaomoto Foods? I'm sure plenty of you have. Nyaomoto Foods, also known as Nyao Foods, is a food company that has been rapidly expanding throughout Kibotos. Today we received a report that a New Year's Osechi cook-off hosted by Nyaomoto Foods will be held here. Pachi 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 pachi. Today's sponsor is none other than Nyaomoto Foods itself, and they provide a special guest for today. It's Nyaomoto Kan, president of Nyaomoto Foods.
Mwahaha! Nice to meet you, everyone. Thank you for your interest in this modest event. Mwahaha!
And challenging Nyao Foods. They're a traditional local owner counting on taste to secure victory against this emerging conglomerate power. It's the owner of Sparrow. Hello, it's nice to meet everyone.
The rules of the contest are simple. Whoever makes the best 100 stacks of Osechi wins. Honestly, I'm concerned for my opponent. We at Nyao Foods use cutting-edge tech and mass production systems to prepare our Osechi without incident. But Sparrow relies on manual labor, so I worry how they handle such quantity.
I see. How generous of you to care about the circumstances of the opponent, Mr. Nyao. How is the atmosphere at Sparrow?
Mwahaha! It's impossible. As if 100 stacks of Osechi wasn't hard enough, there is no way they survived the sabotage. I can see it now. Sparrow's owner in tears, embarrassed for coming to the contest without even the required amount of food. And then, finally, my magnanimity.
Well, thanks to everyone's support, we were able to make 100 stacks of Osechi.
Nani?
Wow, you're saying Sparrow can compete with the mass production method of Nyao Foods? Can we ask you a secret? It's thanks to everyone who supported us. I'll introduce them to you. Hello, I'm Aikyo Fuka. Aikyo Fuka of Gehenna's School Lunch Club. Nice to meet everyone. And I'm Kurodate Haruna of the Gourmet Research Society of Gehenna. Oh, attention everyone! The School Lunch Club and Gourmet Research Society of Gehenna are both here. Isn't it incredible to see them working together? What's going on in Gehenna? An unprecedented collaboration is driving Sparrow's success. I, Kawaru Shinon, cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Nothing to worry about. That much homemade food in such a short time. There's no way it can beat food made without industrial precision.
And now, the battle begins. Today's judges will be members of the Merchants Guild, all known for their picky taste. Wait, can I try it too? Thank you.
It's been a while since I had Osechi.
Osechi's good, but I get sick of it after a while because it's too sweet.
And it's just so hard to make at home because it's so elaborate. Wait, this taste! I don't even like Osechi that much.
Yeah, it's got that popular taste these days, but hey, it's nice to look at.
This is the Osechi from Nyao Foods. Well, it tastes as expected. Exactly as expected. This is Sparrow's. Hey, hurry up and try this!
You know, I've actually never had Osechi before. Isn't it exciting?
That's great. You know what else is great? This district. You should promote it.
Don't you think the Chrono School of Journalism here is already enough promotion?
Right. Well, I was just thinking.
My god, I didn't know Osechi could be this tasty. Amazing.
Oh, let me try. Oh!
Everyone, are you watching closely? This New Year cook-off, sponsored by Niao Foods, is reaching its peak. And now, time to decide the winner. I've done my best. All I can do now is wait for the results.
Victory was decided before the cooking even started. My victory is a fact waiting to be discovered. Mwahaha!
The winner, by a landslide...
I should have prepared a victory speech. Honestly, being so in control is almost burdensome. Naturally, feign humility, generosity, let the win speak for itself. Well, maybe I can speak for the win too. Yes, like an assembly line, everything always proceeds as planned.
What an unexpected result! No one could have predicted this. Sparrow wins.
Yes, yes, condolences to Sparrow. Nani?
Anything is possible. Anything is possible. I can't believe this. Thank you so much, everyone.
Let's just hold on a second. There must be a mistake. 100 stacks? For 400 people in total? It's homemade food. There must be inconsistent quality. My food was mathematically designed to be efficiently tasty. What more do you want?
Maybe you took this too lightly, Chairman Yao.
You... Sama!
People say they get sick of osechi because it's usually mostly sweet. It's easy for people to get tired of sweet food. On top of that, the food was drowning in synthetic seasonings. If you've tasted it once, you've tasted it 100 times.
Why are you pretending like you're any different?
We are different, and we've had different aftertastes. We selectively use various minor ingredients such as ginger, sesame, and shredded red pepper. That's not all. Niao Foods mindlessly mixed low-quality ingredients with synthetic seasonings. But no amount of seasonings can cover the poor quality of those ingredients. Texture and mouthfeel matter too. Even if shiitake mushrooms taste the same, people usually prefer them slightly chewier.
But how were you able to make food for 400 people in such a short time?
Oh, that, jury. How many servings does the school lunch club prepare every day? 4,000 or so? I can't believe Niao Foods would be so worried about a mere 400 servings. And regardless of the serving size, the Gourmet Research Society can tell the difference between a teaspoon of sugar too much or a drop of soy sauce too little. Our victory was inevitable from the beginning. What an incredible result! The courage to reveal the secrets of their success. The scene is full of excitement.
Who gives a damn? Who cares about the contest? Who cares about food?
Chairman Yao?
Gourmet helmet gangsters. Niao Foods Resort Corp. Punish them.
And of course, it resorts to violence. I can't believe this ended in even more work for us. Work is work. Try not to be resentful. Resentful. Interesting word choice. What an interesting development. I knew it'd come to this. Yay! Time to work up all this delicious food. The scene is reaching an even greater climax. A duel between Niao Foods and the Gourmet Research Society, the notorious terrorist group of Tavotos. Don't go anywhere, folks. The broadcast is far from over. Alright. Let's do this. I gotta stretch my back a bit. I've been sitting for a long time. But we're almost there. We're almost at the end of the tunnel. Cuteness is justice. Not always. Tear him to shreds. Alright. Truck-kun. Alright. Boom. Easy. Well, I got one of them. Didn't even get a chance. With that, it should be over. Finally, the vortex of shady business dealings that drove the holiday season into a series of battles had come to an end. Sensei, hurry! The festival's starting. We prepared festival food in Osechi. It should be okay if we have leftovers. Good thing Osechi is supposed to be eaten over an extended period of time anyway. Amazing! I love New Year's! It should be longer! I don't think we'll have to worry about the leftovers with food this good. I somehow worry when you're the one saying that. They say all the worries are self-fulfilling prophecies, you know. I hope the coming New Year is full of great things, and that I can make even greater food. Sensei, try this too. It's not much, but I put extra effort into it. The best food, the best location, and the best ending. I've glimpsed where ultimate gastronomy lies. A beautiful moment soon to be turned into a fond memory for me and the Gourmet Research Society. By the way, what happened to Nyaomoto? He said, "You haven't seen the last of me!" Mwahaha. Then he ran away. I'm kind of worried. Don't worry. No one who has ever said that has met a good end. We can always get together and make sure of that. What about the gourmet helmet gangsters? Are you worried about them, Fuka? Sensei? I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. As long as they accept their wrongdoings. We could get them part-time jobs at Sparrow. Really? Would that be okay? They did bad things, but they didn't seem like fundamentally bad people. I talked about it with Sensei. Correcting mistakes is better than punishing them. You guys are way too nice. Sensei, as always, thank you. Thank you, Sensei. We couldn't have done it without you. Happy New Year, Sensei. In September. Happy New Year in September. Happy New Year in September. Happy New Year to eating in September. Already time. Happy New Year in September. And so the new year began in Kavotos in September. I hope for everyone to be happy in this moment, regardless of whether they're on the right path or a less conventional path of their own. What? The grilled snapper came alive! I'm sorry, this is my mistake. Never mind whose fault it is. How is this even physically possible? That's a sparrow? I didn't know Blue Archive had those. Yeah, Blue Archive has robot people, animal people, cat people, dog people. And thank you for the subscription. Wow, 8 months. One more month and it's a boy. Time for the Gourmet Research Society to step in. Haruna, maybe stop for a second. We wouldn't want... Already, Haruna. Blue Archive just doesn't have humanoid men. Let's see. Well, that's if you discount Gematria. Everyone, seriously, let's take a second to think about this. Sensei's watching. We're at a festival. Aw, you're so sweet. Yeah! I knew that music would come in. Haruna! Like I was saying, I hope for everyone to be happy in this moment. Anytime you hear that music, you know something funny is about to happen. Oh, gonna lurk? We're about to wrap up here. We've done everything. We got all 3 gacha units. We did our dailies. We completed our dailies. We collected the rewards. I need more money though. I always need more money, both in gacha and in real life. Try not to think about it. And we haven't even spent all our stamina, our AP. I'll just do that off stream. See, we got let's see. We got New Year's Akari, we got New Year's Haruna, and we got New Year's Fuka. I only had to spark once. A pretty good result, if I'm being fair. Anyway, let's finish up the stream. I need to get food and get rested up before my collab tonight. Thank you all for joining me tonight for some Blue Archive. Why am I saying tonight? It's still the afternoon. I'm just so used to streaming at night. Alright, let's see. How about a Sechi raid? That is our raid message. And we're going to be raiding friend of the channel, artist of the channel, Chuni Onika, who's doing more art tonight. So, see you later tonight for more Tales of Vesperia, and remember to stay prime.